Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Ducks and the New York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding into the box, Lawrence Kohan, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
First pitch, 106.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fouled off. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So striding in, Lucas Kohan. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Kohan is actually a native New Yorker. He is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the all-star game right now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
So digging in now, Stephen Kohan. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Kohan stands at first with 1 out. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Three and 0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Digging in now, Oliver the man. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
First and second now, one man out. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ben Whitney, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0.
2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping up to the plate, Spencer is Dudeness, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Liner toward right center. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Michael Kohan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3 runs already home here. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So stepping in, Nigel Pierre. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He waits. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Andrew Miller comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Andrew Miller. Batting 9. The second baseman.
At the plate now, Al Messina, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Slider laid off for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Ducks on top 6-0. Dan Larson, the Danish-born pitcher, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters
Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him, because we might see a lot more Ks than this one.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here it comes. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
That's a ball.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, he got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting first, the second baseman, Torres.
Into the box now, Torres. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside. Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
Ball.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Urshela takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Ducks lead it 6-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Lawrence Kohan.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The Ducks had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
At the plate, Lucas Kohan standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. To the plate now, Stephen Kohan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw into second.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Oliver, the man.
Into the box, Oliver, the man. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is after it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Number 23.
Striding in once again, Ben Whitney. Runner in scoring position with Kohan. He's set. Here it comes. Ball one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Voit is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Ducks lead this one 7-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Get down, 1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Spencer His Dudeness.
Spencer His Dudeness.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1.
2. 3-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now back.
Ready for another chance. Michael Kohan. He's going to go for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Now the pitch.
0-1's the count.
1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Nigel Kohan.
Stepping into the box, Nigel Kohan. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. And another foul ball. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hicks stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Now batting, Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Bases are empty, one man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home is taken. Strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Long Island is on top here, 7-0. Zach Britton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Al Messina.
For Long Island, the second baseman, Al.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lawrence Kohan.
At the plate, Lawrence Kohan. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Lucas Kohan. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Stephen Kohan, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Here it comes, 1-0.
Aye. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lofted in the air out to right field.
Judge is under it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Ducks are out in front here, 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. He's right there. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Full count, 3-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's in there. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home.
Nope. That's inside.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Next will be the cleanup hitter. Oliver, the man, earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope,
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Ben Whitney.
Digging in once again, Ben Whitney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that's through. A base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Spencer, his dudeness, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a look over to first. Just keeping him close. Runners on first with 1 down.
Count is
3-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Giancarlo Stanton now. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Voigt is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still 8-0. Ready for another shot now. Michael Kohan. He flew out in his last at bat.
Michael Kohan.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now that.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Into the box, Nigel Pierre, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pierre is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A runner at second, nobody out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Hicks. Gone into Monument Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, second baseman, Al Messina.
So now to the plate, Al Messina, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Count 1-0.
Popped him up. Torres over to his left. 1 out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
Ready once again, Lawrence Cohen. First delivery to him on the way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now back, the center fielder, Lucas Cohen.
Standing in now, Lucas Cohen, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's inside. Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Stephen Cohen, swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Two out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Long Island leads it 11-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Ball, that's
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Too high, ball 3. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
The batter, the second baseman, Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
3-0 now.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Here it comes on 3-0. Fouled away. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball just inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Now another 0-2.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2 out, bases loaded. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Ducks are out in front 11-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Oliver the Man. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1's the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Whitney.
In now, Ben Whitney.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13. Spencer is to miss.
Stepping up now, Spencer, his dudeness. First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Bobby Blevins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Blevins.
Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in the long ball threat, Luke Voigt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Popped him up. Kohan is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a chopper to third. He's got it. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
0-1.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Kohan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Ducks on top 11-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Kohan.
Michael Kohan.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Nigel Pierre will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Takes it himself, and he got him.
Now batting, the second baseman, Al Mussina.
Stepping in, Al Mussina. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Into the box now, Torres, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The second baseman, Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Torres is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now, Aaron Judge. Fouled off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. This is line to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pierre will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Jonathan Holder enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Lawrence Kohan.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard, but foul. Here's the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box now, Stephen Kohan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Before the payoff pitch, he'll look to first, and the runner back easily. Ripped on the ground to first, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, number 23, Ben.
Now at the plate, Ben Whitney. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. Line toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Spencer, his dudeness, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Ducks are out on top, 13-1. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Ducks go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. Long Island, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Dan Larson earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jordan Montgomery permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Bobby Blevins takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.